So I'm done talking about whether I stay or go back. I've recorded so many videos on it and I still haven't come to a conclusion. And I was just posting a video that I recorded a week ago, and when you see this, it'll probably be a week from now. And it was just that in the video, I was saying something that I watched a Torah reading from this one girl who I consistently watch every day, basically, because it's not about just what she's talking about. She's talking about divine connections and whatnot, but she's also tapping into our highest timeline and our past, present, and future, and all of these things. And you have to use your discernment to know which collective you're a part of. But even if you're not a part of that collective that you're watching the reading on, you gain so much insight because the collective blends with each other. It's just that they're in different points of their journey. Some people are further back, and some people are further ahead. So basically, what she was talking about and I think that this was my collective, but sometimes I have a hard time telling because they all blend in with each other, and some days I'm feeling high and some days I'm feeling low. So I can connect with different collectives based on the energy that I'm feeling in that moment. But what she was saying, or I can take nuggets out of one collective and be like, yeah, that's what I need to work on, but the rest of the reading doesn't resonate. But for this one, everything was just on point and resonated so deeply with me. So what she was saying was that basically, like, I need to have patience and get rid of self-doubt because that's what's holding me back from really stepping into or not stepping into, because I'm already on my abundant timeline because of all the choices and the things that I've been doing thus far. But accelerating in this abundant timeline, I need to become more patient. And I know that that's something I've struggled with my whole life, is that I'm a very impatient person. When I want something, I want it now. And that's caused problems in relationships, in friendships, in family dynamics, is my my impatience, which has caused me also to be impulsive as well, because I want it. If I want something, I go for it and I get it now. But now I'm at the point where I'm thinking through decisions instead of just reacting on impulse. So when I was going through this back and forth of contemplating my decision, I thought it was my intuition leading me to make a decision of whether to stay or go. But through this reading, it like clicked like a light bulb that it was me not it was me trying to gain control again and not trust the process, and basically give up before I've really given it a chance. And I don't know about that part yet, like if it's really that I'm giving up if I go back, or whether it's just that I need a little bit more time before I make the decision, and that the answer will come to me, it'll be an inner knowing. But it's about literally surrendering, not focusing on that anymore, not just making, not even thinking about the decision, letting the answers come to you naturally when you're in a state of flow, instead of trying to force the outcome, trying to force a decision to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to make, and now I'm going to start planning. That's why I haven't been impulsive about this decision, because I know that at my core, it still doesn't feel right yet. So until I feel it at my core, then I can't make a decision. So basically, when you're in that obsessive overthinking mindset, whether it comes to big decisions, small decisions, any sort of decision, you gotta release it. You gotta surrender control and be like, I trust you, Creator. I know that you're gonna lead me what's meant for my highest timeline. The minute that I try to control the situation, that's when I feel overwhelmed, and that's when I start overthinking, and that's when I don't really hear what my intuition is telling me. But the moment I start cleaning, start going on a walk, a long walk, getting sunlight, playing with the kids, like the moment I choose to be in the present moment is when answers start coming to me, and then I can work through them and decide whether it's a check mark, a pro, or a con, right? But I keep going about my business, and another thought will come to me on that idea, whether it's a pro or con, work through that onto the next. So it's like clarity comes when you're not trying to come up with a solution, when you're allowing yourself to be with the flow state, and then slowly clarity will come to work through all those things, insecurities, or things that are coming up for you that are telling you, for my situation, stay or go, right? And the minute that you get clarity, it will be like you'll just feel at peace about that decision. And and the thing about overthinking is it kind of slips you out of your routine because you're so consumed by this thought that you're not able to enjoy the moments that is the present moment and do the things that make you feel good because you're so in this state of like curled up in a ball wanting to know what the next step is, right? And that's part of not surrendering, not having faith that the universe has your back, the creator is there for you, and he'll give you the answer when the time is right. And know what you need to work on. Like for me, it's impatience. I know I'm not a patient person and it's so hard. I still haven't overcome these challenges. Like other challenges that I've overcome, but this impatience to know what's next, to know what the outcome is, to rush the process is something that I'm truly battling with. And that lack of patience leads to frustration and annoyance and feeling overwhelmed. So know what like your I don't want to yeah know what your like flaw is, know what's something that's preventing you from accelerating in your timeline, because the universe is not trying to be against us. We only stop our accelerating our timeline by negative thoughts and by not recognizing, having self-awareness of the things that we're still holding on to, the old cycle we're not letting go of, the old version of us we're choosing to grasp at. So it's like, for me, what I said, like impatience, it's doing things that um, make you have to test your patience. So in situation that you don't even have to do stuff, the creator will send you stuff, and you need to be self-aware that, oh, this is a lesson for me to be patient and to release the outcome, being like, nope, I'm just going to keep doing my routine, keep working on the things I need to heal, keep taking care of my body, my health, all getting sunlight, all the things that make me happy and that make me feel good and that are part of my routine, instead of thinking about this next move like it needs to be done, signed, locked, and sealed today, right? So just keep going on your journey and let go of needing to control the situation, control the outcome, and control what needs to be done next. Just take aligned action on the little moments that your intuition is telling you to do. Get out your pen and paper and write, like whatever it's telling you to do in each moment, because when you do those little things, let's say, that's what trains you to hear your intuition on a bigger scale. When an opportunity comes in, when a relationship comes in, when a friendship comes in, it will tell you, you'll hear it and you'll understand it and you'll act on that. And that's not really a decision that you have to think through and go back and forth and pros and cons and stuff. You'll have that inner clarity because you've trained yourself so much to act on those small decisions that you get better at acting on bigger decisions. So so basically just have faith and surrender and just take aligned actions towards your purpose, towards your healing, towards facing your shadows, towards um, overcoming obstacles, towards feeling joy, towards acting on your highest excitement. Like, work on all the things that you can control. And the outcome, the unknown, we have no idea what will happen in whatever situation we go. I have no idea what's really going to happen if I go. I'm trying to play out scenarios of what could happen when I go and how my life could look and how better it could get if I were to go, if I made it like this, and vice versa here. I'm coming up with scenarios of what it would look like if I stayed and built the community and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I don't know what the outcome will be. The only outcome I can control is me, and I can't control any outcome. The only things that I can do is keep working out, keep getting sunshine, keep walking, keep eating healthy, keep being there for my kids, keep healing, keep facing my shadows. Those are the only things I can control. But I still don't know what the outcome will be from those things. All I can hope is that there's growth that comes out of it, you know? So it's really, and I'm telling myself this, is like surrender, surrender, surrender. I think because I'm so impatient, that's the hardest thing. I've had faith in so many situations with the Creator, but I still lack underlining faith that things are actually going to work out. I still feel the need that I need to control the situation. I need to do things to um, make my life the way I want it to. And to some degree, that's true, but you are doing the things to make your life better, like the things I mentioned. So the outcome you can't control. You're working on your passions, you're posting every day, you're being consistent. So that means that just because something hasn't come to fruition now, it doesn't mean that it's not meant to come to fruition when divine timing, not ego's timing, divine timing. And that's what we have to trust, is divine timing in everything. If you know you're doing everything to make something possible, you're taking aligned action, then all you can do is surrender and have faith, not try to control the situation. Control is what gets us in trouble.